Terry, been a few days since the end of the season now. Give us a quick season recap in general, what you liked, what you didn't like, and going into the off-season months here.
Well, first, Matt, thanks for having me on. As a season, you look at it a lot of different ways. I think we improved in a lot of ways this year, and certainly with the young team. I don't think we quite reached the goals we had set in the beginning of the year. And when you play in the Patriot League, you're going to have lofty goals. You know, certainly if you want to play in the tournament this weekend. I think there are certainly some moments we wish we had back, but there's certainly some moments we seized along the way too. So for a young group, I think overall we made some really good strides this year.
All Patriot League teams were announced yesterday. You found two of your guys on the Patriot League second team in Jeff Canfield, goalkeeper, and sophomore Steve Serling in the midfield. Talk about what those two have meant to the program, not only in their first couple of years on College Hill, but this season especially.
Well, they both did a great job for us this year. You know, I think the key for Jeff got out of the gates real strong this year. He had terrific games against Navy and Bucknell, and that certainly put him at the top of the Patriot League with a couple other guys. And if you're an all-conference goalie like Jeff is, you're playing pretty good lacrosse, certainly in our league. You know, Steve was a guy, you know, this year his role changed a little bit. Last year he was dodging against a short stick, where this year he got a long pole. So that changed things a little bit. You know, Coach Doctor was able to do some things X's and O's wise to free Steve up a little bit, and he kept getting better as the year went on. So my hat's off to both of them. They did a great job for us.
Tom Perini was named the Patriot League Rookie of the Year today. A great accomplishment, first ever for Lafayette. Talk about what Tom has meant to this program in his first season on College Hill here.
Well, I think Tom has done a lot of great things for us, and not necessarily things that everybody sees when they come out to watch a game. You know, obviously on the field, he's certainly a dynamic lacrosse player, and somebody that, you know, you have to put a pretty good defenseman on if you're going to stop him. But off the field, he's great. He's a great locker room guy. He brings such energy and enthusiasm and a great work ethic to how he approaches the game that even for a first-year guy, he really rubs off on everybody. And our guys did a great job by accepting Tom and making him part of our group right away. So I think both sides helped each other, and it really helped that Tom played very well in some big games for us. And I'm thrilled that he's Rookie of the Year. Certainly well deserved.
Talk a little bit about this year's senior class. Three members to it: Dan Warnow, Peter Vanderdrift, and Andrew Horton. You guys had a nice little senior ceremony before the game against Bellarmine on Sunday. Talk about what those three have meant to the program as well.
Well, I think pound for pound, you'd be hard to find a better group of seniors and a better group of leaders. They all did things a little bit differently and all had different roles on the field for us. But, you know, for three guys in a team of 40, you know, our guys responded to them very well. I'm really pleased that those guys went about their business the right way, did the right things. You know, and most importantly, they try to be themselves. They didn't try to be somebody they're not and try to do too much or too little. And our guys really responded to it. You know, only three guys, but we're going to miss them a ton.
Terry, anybody that watched this season and watched the season progress saw the progression, saw how much the team coincided and got better as the season went along. What are the off-season goals? What going into next year, the summer months, and what do you guys see as needs for next year?
Well, I think going into the summer, I think it's important that our guys continue to play, continue to work on getting bigger, faster, stronger. So when they come back in September, we'll be ready to hit the field and continue to get better. What's important for our group, like a lot of groups, is even though you have a lot of returning guys, it's a completely different team. You can't look back and say, well, we're going to be pretty good because we're all veterans. Yeah, everybody starts fresh, and yet we have to be hungrier than ever. We have to play better lacrosse than ever. We have to work harder than ever if we're going to be successful next year.
Terry, thanks a lot for joining us today. We appreciate it, and I think we're already looking forward to next season.
Terrific. So am I, Matt.
This has been Matt Panta with Lafayette Men's Lacrosse head coach Terry Mangan.